Most people dream of success, but only a few ever wake up early enough to chase it. This is the story of a young boy named Liam, a boy who loved to dream but never had the discipline to make those dreams real. Until one summer, a simple meeting with a wise old man changed his life forever. A story that reminds us all, success isn't about luck or talent. It's about habits, consistency, and the courage to begin every single day with purpose. This is the dawn of discipline. In a quiet countryside town surrounded by rolling hills and golden meadows, there lived a boy named Liam. He was bright and full of potential, but terribly lazy. Every morning his mother would call from the kitchen, "Liam, get up, you'll be late for school." Still half asleep, Liam would groan, "Just 5 more minutes, Mom." But those 5 minutes always turned into 30. By the time he rolled out of bed, the school bus had already gone. He'd walk to school slowly, blaming his bad luck for being late again. At school, things weren't much better. Liam rarely finished his homework, got distracted easily, and when exams came, he barely scraped by. His teachers complained, his parents worried, and Liam simply promised, "I'll do better next time." But that next time never really came, never. When summer vacation began, Liam's parents decided to send him to the countryside to stay with his grandparents. The village was peaceful. People woke with the sunrise, worked hard, and went to bed early. To Liam, it felt boring. He missed his phone, his games, and his friends. One morning, long after sunrise, Liam stepped outside and saw his grandfather chatting with an old man near a wooden cabin. The man looked to be in his 70s, but strong and full of life. His face was wrinkled, yet his eyes sparkled with kindness and calm wisdom. He wore simple clothes and was stacking firewood beside a neatly kept garden. "Who's that old man?" Liam asked. "That's Mr. Harris," his grandfather said, smiling. "He's lived here his whole life. Wakes up before dawn, does everything himself, and never wastes a minute. People come to him for advice. He's known for his wisdom and discipline." Liam tilted his head. "But he's so old. How does he still have so much energy?" His grandfather chuckled. "Because he never stopped learning, and he never stopped working on himself." That evening, Liam couldn't stop thinking about Mr. Harris. The next morning, he decided to visit him. But when he woke up, it was already 9 a.m. When he reached the cabin, Mr. Harris had already finished his morning chores and was reading peacefully under a tree. "Hi, Mr. Harris," Liam said shyly. "I'm Liam. I'm staying here for the summer." Mr. Harris smiled. "I know who you are. What brings you here, young man?" Liam hesitated. I wanted to ask you something. How do you manage to do so much every day? You wake up early, work hard, and seem happy doing it. I can't even get out of bed on time. I want to be like you, but I don't know how." Mr. Harris chuckled softly. "So you want to learn the secret of discipline, do you?" Liam nodded quickly. "All right," said Mr. Harris. "Meet me here tomorrow morning, but before the sun comes up. We'll start from there." Liam agreed. But deep down, he wasn't sure he could really do it. That night, he set his alarm for 5 a.m. When it rang, he groaned, hit snooze, and fell back asleep. When he finally woke, it was 8:30. Embarrassed, he ran to Mr. Harris's cabin and said, "I'm sorry, sir, I tried, but I couldn't wake up." Mr. Harris smiled calmly. "That's all right, Liam. Try again tomorrow. Remember, discipline begins the moment you stop giving yourself excuses." The next night, Liam moved his alarm across the room so he'd have to stand up to turn it off. When it rang at 5 a.m., he forced himself out of bed. The air was cool, the sky painted with soft shades of pink and gold. For the first time in years, Liam saw the sunrise, and it felt magical. He walked to Mr. Harris's cabin, and the old man greeted him with a proud smile. "Good. You made it. Now help me fetch water from the well." Together they worked, watering plants, feeding the chickens, cleaning the porch. Liam was tired, but for some reason, he felt peaceful. Mr. Harris didn't rush. He moved with calm rhythm, finding joy in every small task. Every morning after that, Liam came earlier, worked harder, and learned more. Mr. Harris shared his wisdom in small lessons. "Discipline isn't about doing big things once," he said. "It's about doing small things every day, without fail. The sunrise doesn't miss a day, and neither should you." Slowly, Liam began to change. He felt stronger, sharper, and more confident. He helped his grandparents, read books, and even started journaling about his day. By the time summer vacation ended, Liam was no longer the same boy who had arrived. Back home, Liam created a new routine. He woke up early, made his bed, finished homework on time, and stayed focused in class. His teachers noticed the difference. His friends were surprised. "What happened to you, Liam?" one of them asked. "You've turned into a completely different person." Liam smiled. "I just stopped waiting for motivation and started building habits." Months passed. When exams came, Liam was ready. He walked into the exam hall with confidence, and when results came, he could hardly believe his eyes. He had scored among the top students in his class. His parents were overjoyed. His teachers praised his hard work. But more than pride, Liam felt something deeper, a quiet satisfaction. The same calm joy Mr. Harris carried every day. That evening, Liam stood by his window, watching the sunset. A soft smile touched his face. "Thank you, Mr. Harris," he whispered. Because Liam had discovered something life-changing. The secret of success wasn't talent, luck, or timing. It was discipline. From that day on, no matter where life took him, Liam lived by one principle. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who prepare. And every morning when his alarm rang, he didn't hit snooze anymore. He got up, stretched, and said to himself, "Another beautiful day to rise, shine, and grow." Discipline is the quiet force behind every great success. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Once you master your habits, you can master your life.
If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again in the next one with a fresh smile and a new lesson to learn.